What's up, Alcien Wrestling fans? It's Navarro here, and I want to welcome you guys to this month's edition of the Pay Per View Preview Podcast. Now, I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these podcasts, but I don't know, dude. This coronavirus stuff has been messing up my schedule a lot. Um, but I'm here. That's all I'm worried about. I've been staying indoors for some time. But yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, and I know I've been trying to upload more podcasts um, for this month. I was supposed to upload one one another podcast other than this one, but like I said, time has been not on my side lately. Work has been kind of too much, to say the least. But hey, I'm kind of glad I'm been able to record this podcast because it's a podcast that I was really wanting to do. Um, I'm still in the process of trying to record more and podcasts for you guys. So I just hope you guys bear with me. It's definitely something that I've been trying to do, but it just takes time, especially now that we're in such a tough time. But nonetheless, we're here because I'm going to give my thoughts on this Sunday's Money in the Bank pay per view. Um, so without further ado, let's get started. Now, the first match that I will be talking about, it has not, as of May 7th. This match has not been made official. It's not been advertised. Nothing's happened since Monday. But I kind of wanted to talk about it because I have a feeling it will be confirmed. If it is, I would be very excited because hey, I'm already talking about it. And to be honest, after what happened on Monday, I've been wanting for this match to happen this Sunday because I don't know. I kind of feel kind of like a heel turn is coming. But who knows? But for this match, it's the Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Another reason why I even made this slide for this match is because the Street Profits beat, were defeated by the Viking Raiders. So I'm kind of expecting this match to be made. Um, and I'm really, like I said, I'm very excited because I have a feeling. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction, um, kind of like a fantasy booking for some of you may say. Um, I have a feeling that if this match happens on Sunday, I feel like a heel turn is coming for the Street Profits. With the help of Bianca Belair. I don't know if you guys remember back about like a few weeks ago. There was a backstage segment where Bianca told them to basically grow a set and be the tag team champions that you two were made to be. And I feel like that with that heel turn is kind of coming. I'm fully expecting it. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna happen this Sunday, but I'm really hoping this match happens this Sunday because I want I want the Street Profits to be heels. I believe that they'll be great as heels. Not only that, but with the help of Bianca Belair, if she does interfere in this match, I feel like they'll kind of find a way to bring Sarah Logan in, or possibly rehire Sarah Logan. And I am a not a huge fan of Sarah Logan, but I believe that she deserved more before she got released from the WWE. And this is a perfect way to bring her back, even as a manager for the Viking Raiders. I believe this is a great way to bring back Sarah. It'll possibly give her a storyline with Bianca, so that's that's pretty much a win-win if this storyline continues. Even if this match doesn't happen this Sunday, I kind of want to see this match happen somewhere in the future. I know we're gonna get it now that the Viking Raiders beat the Street Profits, but this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's on Sunday, and I'm just gonna cross my fingers that it happens. Now, moving on to the actual confirmed matches that we have set for the Sunday. First, we have the new tag team champions, the New Day, defending their SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Lucha House Party, the Forgotten Sons, and Miz and Morrison. And to be honest, I just want I want to be honest with you guys. The New Day is a great tag team. I think we've witnessed that throughout the years. They're amazing. They're amazing whether it's two or all three of them. I just want the New Day to not be tag team champions anymore. There's so many great tag team champions, tag team tag teams in the tag team division inside of the WWE that I've gotten confused at this point. The New Day has been holding these titles or winning these titles for ever since. Let me rephrase that. The New Day has been the main one of the main focuses of the WWE ever since WrestleMania or after WrestleMania 31. Um, and don't get me wrong, they've deserved it. They're entertaining. They're everything you want in a great tag team. But to be honest, I'm kind of getting tired of seeing them as tag team champions. Um, there's so many great tag teams now on SmackDown that I'm like, why would you not give those new tag teams a shot um, instead of giving the New Day another title run? We already know they're a great tag team. We already know they've held the titles practically the most. I think they're the longest reigning tag team champions um, of this era. They're great. It's an awesome tag team. I don't hate them. I don't think they're a sucky team. I just want them to do something new, and possibly getting over these new tag teams coming in would be great for them. It would be awesome. Or send their asses back down, or send their asses to NXT to capture the NXT Tag Team Championships. I don't know, something new. Um, but yeah, that's what, in my opinion, should happen. I believe either way, whichever tag team wins, that's not the New Day. Uh, I believe that it'll be a great start to um, for them to be pushed up to the forefront of the tag team division, whether it's Lucha House Party or Forgotten Sons or even Miz and Morrison. I have a feeling Miz and Morrison are not going to win, but hey, stranger things have happened. Um, but yeah, like if it's either, let me just say this: if either Lucha House Party or Forgotten Sons win, I will be happy as can be because these two tag teams, even though the Forgotten Sons have been in NXT and they just moved up to the main roster, both both of these tag teams, Lucha House Party and Forgotten Sons, they haven't been the main focus in the WWE, like New Day and Miz and Morrison. So whichever one of these teams wins, I'll be happy. I'll be happy because it'll give me reassurance like, hey, maybe Vince is going somewhere, a new direction, and we'll finally get to see some more tag team champions that are not the Usos and the New Day. Um, so yeah, but whichever way this match turns out, I'm positive that it's gonna be up in the 5-star caliber matches that we've seen happen in the WWE. No matter what, I'm excited for it. I just hope there's a different outcome for this match. The next match on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view match card, we have Tamina challenging Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Um, For in my opinion, I believe that it's time for Bailey to lose that SmackDown Women's Championship. Um, she's she's been a great champion. Don't get me wrong. I've loved her heel work ever since she turned heel. But I just feel like it's time to pass it on. Um, I love long championship reigns because I feel like it brings more prestige to a championship. But to be honest, it's just kind of getting old to me. Seeing her as champion, I feel like that's probably not gonna happen this Sunday. But it would be great to see Tamina as SmackDown Women's Champion. It would be great to see Tamina actually hold the championship, actually hold a women's championship in the WWE before she either retires or gets released one day. Um, and I feel like this would be a great time to do it. Right now that she's returned and it looks like she's being one of the main focuses of SmackDown for 2020. So, in my opinion, it would be great to see Tamina as SmackDown Women's Champion. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Tamina um, because some people will say she's probably not a good wrestler or not good as at cutting promos. She's always in the background. This is the best way to actually give her a giant push. I believe she's doing awesome in the storyline with Sasha and Bailey. So hey, why not give her the SmackDown Women's Championship this Sunday? Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be happening because there's been a lot of we've seen a lot of where they're trying to push this whole thing with Sasha and Bailey. So we probably might not get to happen. We probably might not get to see it happen. So it's kind of sad right now, to me at least, because I really like Tamina. I really think that she deserves a title shot, a title reign. You know, I'm gonna say it. They gave Natalia a title reign, so why not get Tamina one? You know, before she retires or gets released. Like I said, it would be awesome to see her actually capture a championship before departing the WWE one day. And this would be a great match to do it at, in my opinion. So either way, whichever way this match ends, I'm kind of really happy to see how it plays out because they're actually pushing somebody new that's not one of the top women in WWE. So I'll be happy whichever way this match ends. Tamina gets her spotlight. Bailey might win. She might go on to face Sasha. That's something that I'm hoping will happen. So either way, I'll be happy. All right, the next match we have on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, we have Braun Strowman defending his Universal Championship against Bray Wyatt. Now, I don't know who's going to be actually in this match, if it's either The Fiend or Bray Wyatt, but in my opinion, this match kind of happened too soon. I'm going to be honest. It's either way, whichever match this ends, it's not going to be good for either Bray Wyatt or Braun Strowman. In my opinion, Bray Wyatt doesn't need the championship right now because there's always that doubt that he's going to lose it one day. And in my opinion, The Fiend doesn't really need to be ever defeated. He's The Fiend for a reason. Now, if it's Bray Wyatt, it's more understandable. But either way, this match didn't really need to happen just yet. Either way, you know it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a great match. Um, so yeah, I definitely still see Braun Strowman walking out as champion because, in my opinion, they wouldn't give him the Universal Championship and then take it away from him a pay per view later. So whichever way this match ends, it's definitely going to be a great match to watch. Now, following the Universal Championship match, we have the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre defending his WWE Championship against Seth Rollins. Now, I am very stoked for this match. Don't get me wrong, but in my opinion, I believe this match it's kind of too early. You know, I'm not saying that it's gonna be a bad match or it's been a bad storyline. I'm just saying that I feel like they should have waited. The creative team back in WWE should have waited to bring out this match when it was more believable that Seth probably had a chance of winning, and he does. Don't get me wrong. He probably will win. Just because WWE, you never know what's gonna happen with WWE. But to be honest, I don't see Drew McIntyre losing this championship this Sunday. I believe it's too soon for him to lose the title. If he does, then I will see no reason why Vince would even put the title on him in the first place if he's just gonna take it from him a month later. Um, but either way, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. That's any match that they're in. It's gonna be a great match. I I can't say anything bad about it unless um, other than it's kind of too early. But either way, I know this match is gonna be in the top of of the night. Maybe it can be match of the night. Who knows? But I definitely can't wait to see how it turns out. Now the next two matches, they've been announced this last week that they were going to take place simultaneously at the that means at the same time. But either way, I'm going to talk about them separately. And first, we're going to talk about the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. The participants are Carmella, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, Shayna Baszler, Asuka, and Nia Jax. Um, I potentially can see all of these six women winning. Um, it would be but it would be in WWE's best interest, in my opinion, to either have Dana win from SmackDown or Shayna win from Raw, because if it's gonna be Shayna, then we can potentially get, well, we probably are, but we're gonna get her cashing in on Becky, thus that leading them into like a huge storyline, because in all honesty, Asuka already had her chance at the Royal Rumble, and Nia Jax doesn't need the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, either way, and on Dana's side, that's, in my opinion, that's the person who should really win the match. I believe that Vince needs to give her a chance, um, because Carmella's already won it, and Lacey's another superstar that really doesn't need the title. She can just walk out there, beat Bailey one on one, or she's been built up to be one of those superstars that can just walk out, cut a great promo, and defeat Bailey one on one for an opportunity at that championship. Um, but either way, I know this match is gonna be awesome. Um, Now putting in the male superstars in it. Now I've heard many rumors of potentially a superstar getting thrown off the corporate building. So who's that? Who better than having Naya being thrown off that building? In my opinion, I really want it to be Naya. I don't think it'll be Naya, but it would be very great to see. And the final match on the 2020 Money in the Bank pay per view, we have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. The participants are Otis, Daniel Bryan, King Corbin, Aleister Black, Rey Mysterio, and the returning AJ Styles. Um, very, very bummed to say, or very, I'm very bummed to say that Apollo is not going to be in the match. I was really looking forward to him being given a shot, um, because lately on the main roster, or ever since he debuted on the main roster, in my opinion, he hasn't really been able to show what he's truly got. And the match with AJ and the matches that he's had recently have really been building him up to be, one of the greats potentially one of the greats in WWE. Now with him being out of the match, I can definitely see either AJ winning or possibly Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is a superstar that, in my opinion, needs something like the Money in the Bank briefcase, because I don't know, as of right now, I don't know where WWE is going with his storyline. And AJ, he just returned from the match that he had with Undertaker at at WrestleMania. So, what better way to have him back on top than being Money in the Bank, being the Money in the Bank briefcase holder? I think that'll be a great way to have him come back in preceding storylines, and why not cash it in on Drew? I don't. Will he cash it in on Drew that night? I don't think so. Um, but it would be great to see. I liked all the championship reigns that AJ has had. So to bring him back and putting him in that match and having him potentially winning, that would be a great for WWE. Now, Rey Mysterio has never won the Money in the Bank briefcase. That would be awesome to see him do. Do I think he will win? Probably not. I think right now WWE is just having Rey Mysterio build other superstars, and I don't think that's the move that they're gonna go with. Aleister Black, another superstar that's great at what he does. I think he has a good chance of winning. I definitely wouldn't be mad at that. I definitely would like to have him win, but now with AJ's return, I don't see that happening. King Corbin, another great superstar to have the Money in the Bank briefcase, but for some reason I don't see him winning. And Otis, I don't. I have a feeling Dolph is gonna somehow weasel his way in there and screw him out of that. So I don't see him winning either. But either way, whichever way this match ends, having 12 superstars inside the ring at once, climbing the corporate building, climbing the corporate ladder, that's going to be something that's either going to be really good or straight up trash. But either way, I know WWE is going to pull it out with flying colors. So it may sound weird, but I think we're in store for probably the best Money in the Bank ladder match in WWE history. So, and that is it for this month's edition of the pay-per-view preview podcast. Now, like I said at the beginning of the podcast episode, the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders have not been confirmed yet. It was just a match that I made an edit for, and I was hoping would happen. But as of right now, I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, other than that, we have a very stacked card. And it's going to be a very, very interesting Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and I can't wait to see how it all turns out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video. Also go watch some of the other podcasts that I've made, and don't be afraid to leave your comments, suggestions, other topic videos that you want me to touch on, guests that you probably might want me to have. I've had one. If you guys want to see him again, also let me know. But that's it for this podcast episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.